Hello, KMS. Mrs. Hines here. So happy Friday, our last day of our remote schedule. So I wanted to just touch base with you and make sure that you know your tech grade. So I'm going to walk you through how to check that out on Google Classroom. I'm going to walk you through, I basically made like a cheat sheet. So if you're missing any grades, you want to take care of that today or over the weekend. So really when we come in person on Monday, we're really with a fresh start. We all have grades. We're all like rip raring and ready to go. The other thing that's super important today, guys, is that you know what's happening for Monday. Monday, we're going to be following the in person schedule. So your day is going to change a little bit. You're still remote on Monday. Eighth graders don't come into the building until Wednesday. So, you are going to be following the in person schedule, though, starting on Monday. So I did want to just touch base with you there. So something that I attached to this form is this basically this Excel chart that I've been keeping the whole time. So what I try to do is when you send me the Google form and you send me your site, I copied your link here so that way I can easily get to it. So you have access to this. Anything on the bottom, you might just have to change what group you're in to see it, but then you can see what other people see and you can go to your site, right? So check and make sure that it's there. If you see a checkbox right here, it means that I probably sent vinyl to your house. So again, if you need any help with attaching that or any questions on that, just let me know. If I don't have a link from you, okay, I need and want to help you today because just it'll be easier for everybody if we could do this when we're all remote. So what I need you to do is check on Google Classroom, and I kind of gave you like a sheet for each assignment, right? So here's that link so you can see that I have your portfolio. The first day that we met, we set up our portfolios. So if you're missing a grade for that first assignment, I did copy the instructions over right here. Okay, making your portfolio is just a Google site. That's something that you have access to in your Google Drive. So just read through these directions. You should be okay. If you look and you're like, oh no, I don't have a grade for my coding page. I kind of threw you under the bus like right off the rip and we started doing coding in Scratch. So we did code that interactive game. If you remember, you made a sprite move with the arrow keys as another one fell from the sky. So this game is functional. This game works. So if you don't have a game, I'm going to give you one. You can steal and copy this link and add it to your site. Okay, you're more than welcome to do that. So if you, on this page, I kind of gave you the instructions again for anything related to the coding aspect. But if you don't have an interactive game, use mine. I just want to expose you to this stuff. You don't have to be an expert in coding to understand, the basics of it. So this is kind of getting your feet wet in coding. All right, moving right along. If you're like, geez, I'm gonna have to fix the formatting on this, but I need help with my CAD page. All right, guys. So remember, we before break, we kind of got our feet wet with 3D printing, talking about how you could design on the computer, right? So this Tinkercad program allows you to do some basic stuff, like if you want to do a basic keychain, or we also did the dice. So if you have anything that you created, take screenshots of it and show it off on your portfolio. So hopefully your CAD page started off with some dice or some keychains or something that you created in Tinkercad. So again, these directions kind of walk you through it. So you can check out my example site. Hopefully that's helpful. All right, this past week, this third week of the class, we did floor planner. So that's where we designed our dream room space. So again, I hope it was relatively intuitive, meaning that the software wasn't super difficult to work with. You're able to sign in with your Google ID. The goal is that you made a room that you would like to live in. So there's a space for you to sleep, work, and perhaps even eat and use the bathroom. That was like extra. So if you could take some screenshots of that and include that on your site, that would be super helpful. So you turned all this stuff into me by a Google form each week. So when you're checking out, I'll just go back to like a random thing. On the stream, the only thing that I try to post on the stream is the link to the Google Meet. Really, the classwork page, folks, that's what you want to be checking on the daily. I know that a lot of you are really good at this. So every day you've had like a short assignment And then like once a week, we ask you to kind of show off your stuff. So all of those things are under the graded assignments. I'll just go to a different class so I can show it to you without everything right here. So again, like this will end up getting moved down to the graded assignments, and you'll have 4 graded assignments. Did you make it to portfolio? Did you try something in Scratch? Did you try to do some 3D design? And this week we did some floor planner design. So I wanted to give you some opportunities today to just catch up on things, right? Last but not least, maybe more importantly than ever, what is your schedule, right? So when you come to school next week, you're going to be in the same room. So you don't necessarily care like where are you going? You care who's coming to see you, right? So this sheet right here is hopefully going to catch all my white team kids. If you're in white 2, you're going to read across, right? This would be your schedule. You start off with me, sorry, first thing. Then you go to ELA, Spanish, science, math. You have tutorial, lunch, and then social studies. Versus group 2, your schedule is different, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so hopefully this is helpful to you. What I tried to do for me, because they gave me my schedule, this is very overwhelming for me to look at. If you would like to take some time and in a Google Sheet, make your own schedule. So like I made this, I'm just gonna make it into a nice looking chart here. I'll even like increase the size of it. And then da-dum, da-dum, da-dum. All right, so this is like my day, right? So if this is helpful to you to look at it in this perspective, some people like to color coordinate things, whatever makes sure you're all warm and fuzzy inside. I just want to make sure that you have time today to wrap up anything electronic for me and that you kind of understand like where you're going, or not where you're going, but who's coming to you on starting Monday. All right, guys, so happy evaluating, I guess. Definitely check out this and make sure that your name is on here. If not, what you're going to be doing today is you're going to be submitting your links. So again, everything is on your portfolio, right? So when you're in your Google Drive, that's where your portfolio lives. So like mine is named Tech 8, looks like this. So when I open it up, I have a homepage. Can I suggest too? Why don't you introduce yourself? If your homepage is blank, just add a little text box. Be like, hey, my name's Courtney and I like math. That would be fine. You probably added some pages. So again, if you don't have a page like coding, go ahead and add a coding page. On my coding page, I have a lot of stuff. You don't need to have all that. Just showing that you put some effort in. You could have the link for Scratch, and you could also have the link to the game. So again, having access to my site is helpful because I try to give you all the answers. You also should have a CAD page. So again, change the image if you'd like. You can add like your Tinkercad stuff, hopefully. If you have any even files, you can put those on there. And then again, your floor planner. So it's looking pretty good with 3D renderings, 2D dimensions, applied math, and like real world applications, right? So hopefully stuff's looking good. I have extra stuff. So by now, we are sending out vinyl stickers. Hopefully, once you turn your portfolio in, I would love to greet you next week with more stuff. So again, just because you got stuff once doesn't mean it's done. You can get more. So hit that publish button for me, folks. Whenever you make a change, you do have to hit that publish button twice. And then next to that publish button, that triangle, that's where you get that view publish site. So if you're not sure what your site should be looking like, it hopefully looks similar to mine. You can check through this stuff. If you have any questions, please email me. I'm here to help you. I can walk you through it. Please don't be embarrassed if you're like, I don't know what to do. That's why I'm here. If you knew how to do everything, you wouldn't be the student in the class. I hope you have a wonderful Friday. I'm really looking forward to seeing you on the Google Meet in the morning. And all right, happy publishing.